Hey guys, I'm here to talk about some more vowel teams. Today we're going to do EE and EA. All right, the first one is EE. Let's look at this one and do the sounds. EE, cheese, E. Say that with me. EE, cheese, E. So when we see EE together, you probably knew this one. E and E together makes the sound E, right? So think of some words. There's lots of words with the EE sound in them. Think of some words. I thought of one. How about this one? T-E. It even has a digraph at the end. Teeth, right? Teeth has the E-E sound. That makes the E sound in the middle. T-E. Good. Let's think of another one. All right, I've got another one. This one is feed. Feed. That's another word that has the E sound in the middle. Let's think of another. Okay, the last one I thought of is eel. Peel. That has the EE sound in the middle. I bet you can think of lots more. Okay, next we're gonna go into the EA sound, and this is where it gets tricky, my friends, because as you can see, EA makes two sounds. The first one, this word right here says leaf. So sometimes EA says E, like leaf. So let's say EA, leaf, E. Say it again. EA, leaf, E. But now we see the picture underneath, and that is thread. And that also has the EA sound. So that's where it gets tricky. It could say E, or it could say eh, like the short E sound. So in the word thread, it says eh, like this. EA, thread, eh. You say it. EA, thread, eh. So sometimes when we see EA, it could either say E or eh. When we're reading, what should we do? If you come to a word and you're not sure if that EA is saying the short E sound or the long E sound, you could try both and see what makes sense. If I looked at that word, thread, and I thought maybe I should try the EE sound, threed, do I think that's a word? No, so I would know to use the short E sound, thread, right? Let's think of some more vowel team EA words and see if we can figure out whether they're the long E sound or the short E sound. Alrighty, my friends, let's look at this word. I want you to sound it out without Miss Barnes first. Did you use the long E sound or the short E sound? Let's try the long E sound first. B-eed, bead. Could that be a word? Yeah. Now let's try the short E sound. B-ed, bed. Is bed a word? Yes, it is. But we know that bed is just spelled with one E. B-E-D spells bed. So this word is definitely bead. So this EA is making the long E sound, bead. Now this one, all I did was add an R. Before I had B-E-A-D, now I have B-R-E-A-D. This word, we're going to use the short E sound. I'm going to tell you because this word is bread, right? Awesome. Now, here's another one that might trick you. Don't get tricked. Read that word. Did you say read? That's correct. Guess what? If you said read, that is also correct. This word could be said read or read. So if you're saying, I would like to read the book, it's spelled and said like that. If you were going to say, I have already read that book, it's spelled and said like that too. So that one's tricky. Okay, now my friends, what I want you to do on your own piece of paper at home is make a chart just like mine. I'll show you this real quick. I made 3 columns. The first one says EE. The second one says EA, and I drew a leaf, so I know that it's the sounds E. And the next one I put EA, and I drew a little spool of thread like was on our picture. And so that's how I know it's the sound eh, the short E sound. Now, I want you to write as many words as you can in each column. Remember, if it's EA, you need to choose whether it goes in the leaf one or the thread one, the long E or the short E sound. Now, the word read could go in both, right? Cool. Alrighty, make sure you send a picture of it to me on Dojo. See you tomorrow.